I let my kids plan my day at Magic Kingdom, and I might have made a mistake. Come with me, I got you. Let's go do this. So what do you do when you have a son that just turned 13 and you have a daughter that's about to be 12 and they know Disney as well as you do? Well, you talk to them about videos and they come up with a challenge. Hey Dad, let us plan your day at Magic Kingdom. And what do you get out of that? Well, everything from food to rides to challenges to punishments. You're gonna get all of it. And oh boy. Where else would it start with for this type of thing other than, hey Dad, start with riding your least favorite ride at Magic Kingdom. Well, now there's a couple of contenders for that, but the hands down winner, unfortunately, is the teacups. So over to the Mad Tea Party do we go right now. I have my little handy dandy notebook filled with all of the great things that I have to do today. Otherwise, I will never live down the gloating at home. And oh yes, they do gloat. I will never live it down. So I'm gonna take on this challenge. I'm gonna do it here, and then I'm gonna do it at Hollywood Studios on another video. But Dad's coming home a winner. And it starts out by going over here and taking on the Mad Hatter and his teacups. Now the Mad Tea Party is a spinning type family ride, tilt-a-whirl style kind of. I mean, you know, it is a classic. Is it a bad ride? No, it's a nice filler attraction. It's a classic ride. It's a day one ride. It's a day one Disneyland ride. So it's been around, it's got its mileage. It's not that I hate it, but if I'm picking my least favorite ride, I'm gonna pick things that spin, because I don't do well with things that spin or turn upside down. Fortunately, the teacups, and my kids were not thinking about this, I can control, if I'm in here by myself, I can control how much it spins or doesn't spin. So I think I'll be all right checking off my least favorite ride in this Kids Plan My Day at Magic Kingdom challenge here. And let's go ride it. See how excited I am? Here we go. I have to at least spin it some for it to count. Oh, wow, that's already too much. Too much. This is coming back to you, kids. It's coming back. Oh, whoa, no, no, no. That was way too fast. Okay, I'll see you at the end. Oh, shit. All right, that's entirely enough spinning, but chalk one in Dad's column here. On Kids Plan My Day, I conquered that one. It's on to the next. Now my kids are very much like me. I raised them, they should be. They love vintage things, they love classic things, they love nostalgic things. So on the list here I pulled out, they have me taking on Tomorrowland in a old school classic way. So they want me to conquer classic Tomorrowland, or at least what they consider classic Tomorrowland, with some of their favorites. That means Carousel of Progress, Space Mountain, and the People Mover. We are gonna hit all three. You gotta complete the trifecta. Now I can't record in Space Mountain, but getting on Space Mountain isn't any kind of a challenge to me. I love getting on Space Mountain. I'm trying to decide where to start just to time out my time here, but let's go ahead and get started, maybe with the Carousel of Progress. All right, let's go do it.
Oh, don't worry, Rover. She didn't mean real dogs. Besides, it's not going to rain today. My lumbago isn't acting up.
I'm not going to say I hope so.
Boy, you got to come down. All you have to do is put your wash on the line, right? Oh, well, the cistern was low anyway.
Wowee, look at that.
No privacy at all around this place.
Sorry, Orville.
It's a great, big, beautiful tomorrow, and tomorrow is just a dream away. Hey, I love Carousel of Progress. I love Carousel of Progress. I hope it never goes anywhere. It's a classic. I love that my kids love it. That's awesome. That's a double win for Dad that they love it. And they had me do it. I was about the only person in there. It's pretty light in here tonight. I'm liking that. Let's go ahead and go in a row and let's get the people moving.
At all times.
All right, we are ready to take off on the people mover. We always, we always do this ride every time we're here at least once. My kids have always loved it. Now that they're getting older, they also appreciate just getting off your feet and chilling out and seeing cool stuff for like 15 minutes. So the people mover is a must do. I'm glad they put it on the list. Same with Carousel, same with Space Mountain. My son loves Space Mountain. He's in the coaster age. He loves coasters. He likes Tron, but it's super short, so he didn't put it on the list. Thankfully, because it's hard to get. I did glance down at the list, and he has something on there that may be a point in their column. I might not be able to get it, but we'll talk about that later. Right now, let's enjoy the people mover. Oh, and I forgot.
Greetings, intergalactic
I finally got me a Donald
Welcome
hat.
aboard the people.
We'll talk about that later. But thank you, Roosevelt, for doing a legit Donald hat. I'll probably talk about it on so many videos because I've been waiting forever.
Stars, there ever lots to see. Don't worry, your express train keeps on rolling through the future. Right by two of my favorite
All the
spots.
gold turrets are gone. Oh, and we're in the dark.
First up,
I love this model.
Walt Disney's amazing dream for a community of tomorrow. Did you know Progress City inspired Epcot? And a lot of the visionary ideas throughout Walt Disney World. Look, there's even a tiny people mover. I wonder if there's a tiny mover.
Hey, Houston, it's dark and scary up here. It's like dark, dark, dark. It's super dark. Super dark. I always love people movers. Just remember to keep your arms and antennae and other appendages away from the doors. My kids both love that, but there was a time for a while when my daughter was a little nervous about getting on it because we got stopped on it and we had to be evacuated off the ride. And it was at one of the high points over here where it's kind of open on both sides, and she was much smaller, and she was afraid of the heights. She was afraid she was going to fall, and then we had to walk through the darkness too. So for a while it made her a little bit nervous, but it's a favorite of the whole family. And I've got one more to do to check off this portion and give Dad another check in his column for the Plan My Day event here, and that is legendary Space Mountain. What is it? I always think of Ric Flair. Space Mountain might be the oldest ride in the park, but whoo, it's still got the longest line. It's not actually the oldest ride in the park, but that is a great line by Ric Flair. And it's time to go ahead and blast off into space. Let's go blast off. In classic fashion, you exit out of a classic ride into a gift shop. Although the gift shop's not really classic anymore, like Star Traders in here has been more taken over by Tron. The ride's always great though. I mean, it's back correcting, it's back cracking, it is everything you need it to be. But when you come out, it's kind of like this, like a little bit of a culture shock because you're expecting more like Space Mountain merchandise and stuff, and it's mostly all Tron in here now, and that's like not an IP that everybody's like big on, so it's kind of interesting. But anyway, check for Dad, and we got some interesting stuff coming up. Let me get out of here and we'll get to it. I do really wish that you could still record on the ride. I don't know what happened to make them stop. If I can find some footage where I recorded before and throw it in there, hopefully I did and you saw it. But I mean, it's classic. You know, it's one of those things where it actually moves slow compared to most. I think it only goes roughly or about 20 miles per hour slower than Slinky Dog. But because of the twists and the turns and it's in the dark and you can't see things coming, it just feels more exhilarating. But that is classic Tomorrowland done. That one. The notebook here though has something interesting. So it is time now for some more punishment. So in here, and you'll never be able to read my writing, but in here it says, Dad, eat your least favorite thing from your least favorite place to eat. Now, when you're talking about least favorite things to eat, there's a good amount of candidates. Like basically that could include any impossible food, impossible meat, whatever. I don't eat it. It makes me nauseous to think about it. No offense if you do, it's just not for me. But they weren't thinking about that, so we're going to take that off the table. And now when you start talking about least favorite places to eat in Magic Kingdom, well, Magic Kingdom is not actually known for its food. So like when it comes to quick service, I have a couple places that I will choose when I have to pick something. Maybe that's Cosmic Rays, where everybody can find something. Pecos Bill is actually a favorite. Columbia Harbor House is good, a little bit something different. And then there's Casey's, is a classic. But I think there is really only one choice of least favorite place to eat, and I have an idea of my least favorite thing to eat in there. So let's go do it. Okay, so least favorite place to eat. I gotta go with Pinocchio Village House here. It is a Pinocchio themed place. Has a little bit of that German flair to it, or Bavarian flair. Pinocchio, you get to overlook in certain places that you sit. You get to overlook It's a Small World, but it is not. It's not only not high on my list of must eat places. It's usually not on my list. If I'm going quick service here in Magic Kingdom, I'm usually going Casey's, Pecos Bill, or Cosmic Rays. But you might think, oh, what's he getting there? It's got to be something weird. It's actually something pretty simple that is my least favorite. Because if you follow me, you know I do not like key lime pie. And here they have a key lime tart that other people in my family like. I don't like key lime. I've tried this. I do not like key lime pie. So my least favorite thing to eat at my least favorite place is going to be the key lime tart here at Pinocchio's Village House. I'm going to show it to you, and I am going to eat it. I'm going to eat some of it anyway. Well, see, it wasn't clear on whether I had to eat the whole thing or just part of it. I'm gonna caveman style bite of it. It's like small. I got not one, but 2 waters on it. That's how much I don't like it. And what's worse is it can't tell if it wants to be sweet or tart. And it's almost like leaning towards lemon, which I like lemon pie, but I don't like key lime. It's lost in there, and the crust for me is chalky. It's just not my favorite, but on the kids plan my day, this check goes into Dad's column. I'll take another bite. I'm not eating the whole thing. That was never part of the equation. Tastes like I'm gonna be nice. I just don't like it. Cheers to the water. Cheers to the challenge. Dad's winning this, but losing at the same time. The crime scene. And then it has these crunchy things. It's not working for me. Not working. All right. That check goes back to Dad. That was not my favorite. Nope. Negative. I don't care for key lime at any time. So, on the bright side, though, there was something that my kids agreed on that I'm happy with, and that they kind of argued back and forth about. I got the nasty food behind me. Now it's time to get something good, classic, and fun. They have Casey's on my to-do list for the day they have planned for me. Where they differ is what I should eat. The question becomes corn dog nuggets or the big chili dog. Let's go to Casey's and check it out. On my walk over to Casey's, I'm realizing I've only got a few hours left. I had to shorten it down to make it a fair challenge. If I had infinite time, I'm a Disney pro, so I would win. I would get it all. So to make planning my day fair, they gave me all these things to do and about a half a day in which to do them. So now I'm down to just a few hours left. And one of those things that my son put on the list that's going to be a challenge is Seven Dwarfs Mine Train. Now, part of that is I could not use Lightning Lane, and I could not buy the individual Lightning Lane for it. So that's thrown out the window. My only hope at getting that is to get it like right at the end of the night, because if I go stand in line now, it's an 80-minute wait, and that's going to end up costing me multiple other things. So I would rather, if I'm going to lose something, I would rather lose one thing. I can't start giving up multiple things, otherwise the balance is going to tip and they're going to win. So right now I'm going across the park to Casey's, and I'm having to take the long way around because they already have it roped off for fireworks. So we're adding degrees of difficulty here. So I'm heading over to Casey's. Now it's up to me which one I want, the corn dog nuggets or the giant chili dog. We'll see about that when we get there. There's also some other concerning factors on here, like ride Haunted Mansion at least twice in a row. Again, I can't have Lightning Lane, so no Genie Plus to help me out. So that's still got to happen. And I'm going to tell you, it's probably going to take me a little while over here at Casey's because it's close to fireworks. People like to get Casey's and camp out over there. So right now I've got a few checks in my column, but the kids aren't done yet. Okay, so I decided to kind of make them both happy a little bit, and I got corn dog nuggets and I got some chili cheese fries. I didn't get a chili cheese dog, but I got chili cheese fries. Walt's famous chili. Walt loved chili. I like chili. Chili don't like me as much as I like chili. My mouth's going crazy like the camera is. I love the chili cheese fries. I love the fresh cheddar on there. Very good. And I've mentioned this before, but for some odd reason, they have the best Coke Zero on property here. I don't know why. It's perfectly fizzy. It's perfectly mixed every time. I don't know why. And then the corn dog nuggets classic. I had to get a side of the cheese sauce. This is a big step up from Pinocchio's Village House key lime tartar. I'm going to eat it and put another check mark in my column. All right, so here is one that I'm definitely sacrificing to my children. It's going in their column. Number one, I can't eat anymore right now. I'm so full. But number two, the line over here, I'm not sure, like, it will probably only take like 15, 20 minutes to get through it, but I've only got like 2 hours left. So I have to pick and choose what I'm gonna do in order to try to come out on the right side of this. And part of their list was to go and get the chocolate chip ice cream sandwich over here at the ice cream parlor, at the Plaza Ice Cream Parlor, right here on Main Street. The problem is we're only like 30 minutes before fireworks start. So maybe an hour now because it's nowhere near dark, but it's 8 o'clock. And I don't know if I can get in and out of there. And then, like, I'm supposed to ride Haunted Mansion a couple times. I'm supposed to ride 7 Dwarfs. I think Pirates is on there. I got to look back at the list. I don't know, but I could see myself, if I sacrifice too much time, going downhill fast on some of these challenges. So I got to pick and choose to make sure I win by getting the most things done with my kids planning my day. It's not that easy. Now I just realized that I am sorry with the camera again, that I am very, very grateful that my kids did not put on there anything about the fireworks show. Why? Because if I've got to try to knock out Haunted Mansion a couple of times in a row, and I think I see It's a Small World on there, and PhilharMagic or Pirates too, I'm supposed to do. And still 7 Dwarfs is on the table laying there for me to try to pick it up on my column. I would never do that if I had to do fireworks. I couldn't make it. But if I'm riding rides while people are watching fireworks and getting their spots ready for fireworks, well, I have at least a little chance. Right now it says it's 15-minute on Haunted Mansion. I'm gonna go see if I can knock out both of those before the fireworks even start. Then maybe I can dart over and grab PhilharMagic. I don't know. The first thing up, I'm gonna try to get Haunted Mansion. Let's go try to do that. Ugh. It says 20 minutes, and it might be a solid 20 from right here. can only hope that this line moves faster than it looks, because it stops you pretty far back here. It says 20 minutes. It's gone up. It did say 15. I need to get through it twice in like 30 minutes or 40 minutes maximum to have any shot. The time's ticking. I got 2 hours, and I'm supposed to ride Pirates. I'm supposed to get on 7 Dwarfs, and I'm supposed to get on It's a Small World, and this twice, at least. At least twice. So we'll see, and see if there's anything else I can pick up right at the end of the night. Pumped it up here. We made a big move. I'm hoping that it starts moving a little faster. And I don't know. It's not looking good. If I had known that the time went up and the line got longer, I would have stayed in Adventureland, went ahead and knocked out Pirates, let this line die down a little more maybe in preparation for the fireworks, then came over here and tried to get my 2 times in a row. We'll see. Hindsight's 20/20. I didn't want to take the time to double back and lose that time. I mean, it's coming down to it here. All right, first time heading in. Now, first time.
Our library is well stocked with priceless first edition. Ghost stories, books,
And marble busts of the greatest ghost riders the literary world has ever known.
They have all retired here to the haunted mansion.
There's hat lights. Where'd the floating candelabra go? As a kid and growing up, even as an adult, I always found the lonely floating candelabra scary as hell for some reason. I hate that it's gone. Hopefully it comes back. Like, I used to have visions as a little kid of something like that, like when I would get up in the middle of the night and go down a dark hallway to the bathroom, like something in there. That's where my imagination goes. All right, as you can see, I'm out of ride 1, and the line is completely empty over there, so I can dart right back on for the second ride and knock that one out, because I can't get into Fantasyland anyway, as you see.
Magic Kingdom invites you to enjoy our nighttime spectacular.
It is a 13-minute wait. For here, that means it's a walk-on. So let's go do it. We're gonna knock this one out. Another check off for Dad. Second time heading in. Got caught over here with Madam Leota. Now we're headed in.
Your ghost host. Our tour begins here in this gallery. Here where you see paintings of some of our guests as they appeared in their corruptible, mortal state. Almost as though you sense a disquieting metamorphosis. Is this haunted room actually stretching? Or is it your imagination?
Well, we found a way out. That is ride number 2 down on Haunted Mansion. And beware, there's a crack back there in the ground. All right, I have like an hour and let's see, I have an hour and 20 minutes left. I don't think I can get into Fantasyland right now because of the fireworks. maybe I can go knock out It's a Small World right now. Let's go see what we can do. Whenever I'm about to get on Small World, I think of Scar. Oh no, anything but that. While I am certain that my daughter only wants me to ride this, so the song is stuck in my head, I am going to go ahead and do it. The one that is going to definitely, I don't see me getting on Seven Dwarfs. It's still a 55-minute wait right now. And some of these rides are long, so you have to keep that in mind too. Like, It's a Small World, I'm going to be on for like 12 minutes or so. So, here we go. We'll see what we can do. I'm about to check this one off and have this song in my head. It is, gracias. It is 8:48. I am on It's a Small World. Lana, this is because of you. the It's a Small World at Disneyland is much better. And the first time I rode it out there, it was at Christmas during the fireworks, and it goes outside, so that set the bar. But Lana, yes, I will go to sleep with this earworm in my head tonight thanks to you, but check, Daddy wins this one. Wait till they find out everything they made me do, they gotta do when they get here. Oh no, anything but that. Oh no, it is the dreaded log jam of boats that not only is going to cost me time in this challenge, it's going to ingrain this song in my head, because we're going to sit here. We've already been on it for about 11 minutes, and who knows how long we're going to sit here and hear this over and over and over again. Yep, that'll happen. All right, I'm taking my shot at Seven Dwarfs. I decided when I got off, the fireworks were ending when I got off of It's a Small World. It still said 55 minutes for Seven Dwarfs, but I thought I'm gonna shoot over there and just see what's what. Got over here, it says 30 minutes. So it is 9:05 right now. If I can get off of this with 20 minutes to spare on my way out, I can probably hit Pirates. I don't think I'm going to be able to work in Philhar Magic just because the show itself is so long. But we'll see. All right, Logan, this one's for you. I didn't think I was going to get this one, but Seven Dwarfs just for you, buddy. All right, Logie, that was a tough one that I didn't think I was gonna get, but that's another check in the column for Daddy right there. Let's see what else I can pull out of my hat here before the end. Whew, that's fun. At least she didn't make me ride the carousel. I would have felt like a major creeper riding that by myself. I think it's hard to top going out at night on 7 Dwarfs. It has been a heck of a day. I've had a lot of fun with this quasi challenge, having my kids plan my day. It was just something fun that we thought of. Probably gonna do it at least one more time if you guys like it. But I gotta think about what I won and what I didn't win. So let's start back with the teacups. My least favorite ride, I rode it, I won that. Then I went and took on all Classic Tomorrowland. I'm just gonna count those 3 things as one. So I won that one. That's riding the 3 rides over there, People Mover, Carousel Progress, and Space Mountain. Then I went and had my least favorite food at my least favorite place. That's a check, another check for me. That's Pinocchio Village House. Then, let's think about this for just a second. I had Casey's Corner, actually good food, and I split the difference with my kids there. Chili cheese fries and corn dog nuggets. Then I got Haunted Mansion twice, so I win that one. That's 5 wins. Got It's a Small World. That's 6 wins. I got 7 Dwarfs Mine Train. That's 7 wins, 8 wins. But I lost Mickey's PhilharMagic. I lost getting Pirates. And I could go get Pirates right now, but I'm exhausted, y'all. So I'm gonna let them have that one because I think I got enough in my win column. So I lost PhilharMagic, I lost Pirates, and I lost getting the ice cream cookie sandwich. So that's, the way I counted is that's 3 losses for me and 7 or 8 wins. Either way you slice it, I win. And I'm a winner because my children are awesome. I love them. They helped me plan this, and I love bringing them here. They love watching the videos. It's something that we do together, talk about together, and I'm a winner because I'm their father and get to share all this with them. So I hope you've enjoyed this. I've had a lot of fun doing it. If you have, please like and subscribe. It really does help the channel. And until next time, this is Chase with American Vintage Adventures saying have a great AVA day, and I'll see you real soon. Bye-bye.